Welcome to Season 2. In this season, we show you how to draw this reception desk. Like and subscribe to Analyzer Academy, so you don't miss an episode. To draw the front capping, we will use the box command and simply draw a box. Start from here and finish up here. Match the layer property with the reception desk front. To create our draw pedestal, we are going to be using Analyzer CAD. The first thing to do is adjust our job settings, setting the bench top height to 750 mm. Then setting the kick height to 100 mm. To create our pedestal, we go to the Create 3D command. First, we create the draw pedestal, and then the plinth. The next part to draw is our benchtop. This is the actual desktop. Let's turn the cabinet layer off to make it easier to draw the desk. To draw the desktop, we are going to use a polyline. Then we basically follow the inside panel line. Change to arc, then back to a line again. What I would do next is copy the desktop outline away from the main drawing. Then we use the press-pull command to create the desktop. It is 32 mm thick, enter the thickness here, and our desktop is created. We move the desktop back into position and elevate it to the correct height using the standard 2D move command. Select a point here and move it in the same direction. You can type in the actual desktop height of 750 mm. It will be slightly too high, but we have the reference points here. All we need to do is move it back down the bench top thickness. Like this. We can now turn our cabinet layer back on. Use 3D tools and the unhide command. One half of the reception counter is now drawn up in 3D. It is always good to check it in the conceptual view, checking for anything that is out of place. It all looks okay. Now I will delete the set-out drawing benchtop as you won't need this anymore. The next thing we need to do is mirror our first half of the reception counter. We already have our half counter set outline. Go to the Home tab, then select the Mirror tab, select all of the parts and mirror it along this line. Here is our reception counter. We should put the bench top into its own layer. I will create a new layer first and place the benchtop in it. Looking at the benchtop, it is quite a large unsupported span. I think we should draw a bench support fin in the center. Start here and draw in a box 32 mm wide. Extend it up to the underside of the benchtop and center it. I think we should give it a setback of 150 mm from the front edge. This is our reception counter. Looking at the conceptual view, I can see that we have not drawn in the metal skirting. This will not be a problem because we still have some copies of our sweep lines. This is why it was a good idea to make multiple copies of the sweep lines when we first created them. First, let's unclutter the drawing by turning off some layers. This will make it easier to see. Next, we should select a new layer for the metal skirting. Let's use the hardware layer. We go to our sweep command, then go to our section and select the skirting. Nominate the base point, like this. Select the sweep path and the first half of the skirting is drawn, then mirror it to the other side. The architectural drawing also shows us a metal front panel going up through the center of the counter. I think we should use a 16 mm board for this and cover it with stainless steel. We can now draw it by creating the substrate first. We are going to use a box for this, starting here. Making it 200 mm wide and 16 mm thick, going all the way to the underside of the stone top. It is going to finish up in one piece, so we need to extend it to 400 mm in width, adding another 200 mm to this side. Now it is symmetrical. Thank you for watching. In the next episode we continue the process of creating a custom J12 reception desk. Like and subscribe so you don't miss an episode.